welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the foundations that I have, foundation that I have been using, and I'm going to show you a trick that I have been using to apply my foundation, and this will help you if you decide to purchase a foundation online and it comes and you find out that it's not the right shade. So without further ado, let's just get right into this video. So I have my eyes already on because I wanted to not take so long in this video. I want to get straight to the point. So I'm going to start off by showing you what foundation I have been using. Now, you know, I always use the Clinique Stay Oil Free Matte Foundation, and I remember branching out a couple months ago and tried the new Urban Decay foundation, but I noticed that it was a little bit on the red side, the shade that I was using, so I stopped using that foundation and I went back to the Clinique foundation. But now the foundation that I tried to use is a Stila Stay All Day foundation, and it has a concealer at the top, so it's a foundation and concealer duo. And the first shade that I actually purchased was the darkest shade, which is the Espresso 15 shade. Now this foundation, this specific shade, has a lot of red undertones, so I don't even know why I got it because I hate foundations with red undertones. They just make me look so red. I usually gravitate towards foundations that have yellow undertones, so I went and purchased a shade down. So this is the Deep 14. So this has yellow undertones. It's a little bit lighter and more warmer than the espresso shade. I tried this Deep 14 shade and I noticed that it was a little bit too light. So there's really no in between for the two foundations for me to get my actual shade. So what I do is now I just mix the two together, and amazing results. I mean, I get amazing results. My skin looks flawless. The foundations are not too thick and heavy in your skin, so they kind of feel natural. You know, you don't feel like you're wearing foundation. Now that I think about it, I've actually never used the concealers. They are at the top like this. So this is the lid. I just took it off and the concealer is at the top. So if you want to use that concealer, you can go ahead and use it, especially if you're doing your brows and you need to clean them up. You can use this concealer, but I haven't used it because I always forget it's there. So anyways, I just open the bottle. What I do is I pump. Let me find my brush that I use. Just pump once like this. So when I'm done pumping, I just use a flat brush to just get all that product off of the applicator or the bottle, whatever you want to call it, and then I just apply it across my face. I already applied primer, so my face is good to go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just apply it all over my face. As you guys can see, this shade is very red. I was actually annoyed when I first put it on. I filmed a video with this foundation and I noticed that it just wasn't blending in with my skin, so I deleted that video. I was like, oh no. So after I apply this, what I do is I actually go in with the lighter shade. So this is the deep shade, and then I pump like I showed you. I just pump once. Actually, I didn't get enough. There you go. So I just pump like one strong pump and it gets you enough to apply on the face. And then I just grab that with the brush as well, and then I just go and do the same thing I did with the first shade, and I apply it across my face. And I also remember to go down my neck because you always want that to be even and matching your face. I have my beauty blender wet, so I'm gonna go ahead and just blend everything in. Now when I'm blending everything in, the colors just merge together, which is why I like to apply them at the same time. This foundation, one thing I like about it too is that it has a matte finish, so throughout the day my skin doesn't get dry, oily. Anyway, so I have the foundation on. I'm just gonna blend my neck. I hate going all the way down, but for this foundation I have to because I can see the red. I'm actually gonna flip the beauty blender. I just flipped it to just get the side that doesn't have foundation to just blend it evenly, because I feel like I came too low on my neck. So I'm just gonna blend that. I am using the MAC Studio Fix 24 Hours Smooth Wear Concealer. So much stuff to read. I always have to pause. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and start off underneath. I kind of like it to look natural. And then I just put a little bit down the bridge of my nose, just like that. A little bit of my chin. And I don't put anything on my forehead just because I'm weird like that. And then whatever I have remaining on the beauty blender, whatever product I have remaining, I just use that to blend the center of my forehead, to just add a little bit of highlighting. What I use to contour is the new Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer, and this is in the shade Toffee Tease. So I'm gonna use a kabuki brush. This is, I don't know what the brand is. Joey got me these brushes. I don't know where he got them from, but I'm gonna use this because it just helps when I contour. So just notice that this concealer slash bronzer is a little bit darker than the contour stick, the Fenty contour stick that I always use. So I try to be very minimal when I'm applying using this brush. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set the highlighter using the Mercier setting powder. This is the shade Banana, I believe. The translucent powder in the shade, I don't know. I think this is Banana. I'll let you know in the description. I'm more than certain it's Banana. But I'm just gonna go ahead and just set that with this guy. It's really good. It doesn't pick up a lot of product when you get it, and if you pick up a lot of product with the applicator you're using, it just settles in well. It's not, I don't know, your skin just feels soft. It doesn't feel like you picked up so much product. It doesn't feel cakey. That's the word I'm looking for. Picking up some product from the bottle. Then I like to go on the sides of my nose to kind of create depth. Like that. I'm gonna go ahead and set the whole look with powder. I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder in the shade Dark Deepest. I'm gonna set my bronzer with a contour powder, and I'm gonna use this brush. This is the Morphe brush, Jaclyn Hill collab JH03. I'm using the Patricia Bright and Makeup Revolution collab set. This is the Dusk Till Dawn. This is a face palette. I'm gonna be using this shade to set my contour. Don't ask me why I'm using this brush. I just picked it up and I thought I'll probably get the job done, and I think it is. So there you have it. This blending brush to set the bronzer on my nose. It's just going down the sides. Now that that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and apply blush. I'm using Burnt Pepper by MAC. This is a more like a burnt pink color. It matches my eyeshadow, so it's going to do. And I'm using the same brush that I used to set the contour. I'm going to apply a highlighter. I'm using the Stila highlighter. This is in the shade Bronze. This is Heaven's Hue highlighter. I'm going to use that brush that I used to apply my setting powder. And we're just going to go like that. I like to go into where I applied blush. That way the two colors can kind of have a marriage and just blend in. And then right here at the top as well. I'm going to set this look with the MAC Prep and PrimeFix Plus. This is Life, all that life you need in life. For my lips, I'm gonna use the Stila Stain Lipstick. This is in the shade Pit Stop. So this is the finished look, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed filming this because it's my first time since forever ago since I last filmed. So I'm so glad that I was able to come here and just show you guys my new foundation routine. Of course, I'm going to use the Clinique foundation from time to time because I love it. But this is good too. I mean, you guys can see it just looks so flawless. If you go and purchase these foundations from Stila, especially this specific collection, the Stay All Day collection, if you can't find your shade, I mean, if you have money to splurge, you can just buy 2 different shades and just blend them together, mix them together, and you will get your desired look, just kind of like how I did it. So let me know how that goes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to drop some comments below, like, give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah! See you guys.